How are you? This is Ben with Vessel Futures Trading. We're back in the market, still covering the Nasdaq. I want to say good morning to my Discord community. How you doing? It's a pleasure and a joy to see the Discord channel keep on rising and rising. New traders, new ideas, new philosophies. Those of you doing join our trades, of course, is always. Put in a disclaimer, this is not substitution for financial advice. You should always consult with your financial advisor. It's a really pleasure and a joy to see you guys communicate on the group. Those of you who extended the knowledge and purchased the membership, I want to thank you. It's very much exciting for me to see that the respond and the appreciation. So thank you for joining this journey, and I hope your trading journey is going to go successfully and you're going to implement what you learned. And let's keep on talking about the Nasdaq that we've been covering the last couple of days. I want to make sure that some subject that raised in the group, that how to avoid a common mistake was scalp trading by reflecting the initial balance. We talked about it a couple of times in the group, and first off, let's dive in, see what's going on with the Nasdaq. So obviously, we, as usual, looking for the bird's eye view. We're looking at the weekly interval. We see we're still in the uptrend. We now sit in a very sensitive area, which is basically the weekly supply, the major supply. As we see that the trend is still going up. We see how slowly and surely the price actually moved towards the red line that we marked as an area that can be flip and reverse. It means it leaves us some gap still to trade the long position. And let's see how it looks within the day. I'm gonna cancel the night and day profile for a second for us to understand what's going on. So those of you trading with us from last week and saw basically the price sit on the supply area right here, was not surprised that the market made a small correction over here towards up, and this is what we expected it to do. Basically picking up some orders that were left in the storage over here, this order block, in order for him to complete the move all the way towards this supply, and then test this area if it's going to go upwards, or basically make a small correction downwards and then going up. So those of you who trade this area were short position in the market with us, of course, took the long position over here, and this is where we stop. I'm gonna go to the 4 hours interval to basically set up some not in the indicator. I want to mark a specific pool areas that we can see that the prices can flip and reverse. So as we saw it in the day interval, we saw this pool before, and there was no surprises that the price basically reaches the pool for the first time, basically creating a demand pool for us, and 1 and 2 times, second time basically the price reaches this pool and rising up, behave as usual, as expected to behave. There's nothing new in the market. The market has been traded like this for ever since it was established. So in reality, supply and demand is the core of the business, and we can see it over here that every time the price is reaching the demand pool or the supply, it can potentially flip and reverse. So those of you who know to understand the story and took this position with us, congratulations. You might be stocking up on a couple thousands, maybe a couple hundreds if you was dealing with a micro contract. So it's beautiful to see. Let's go to the 50 minutes interval and understand what's going on right now. As we saw, as we mentioned before, we are sitting in a supply area currently, but we see it's still on the uptrend. I want to use the day profile for a second, and this is some common mistake that a lot of traders do. We basically see this initial balance. It's a wide initial balance. Whereas a wide initial balance means that the price can the likability for it to expand upward and downwards is relatively small. So as wide as the balance is, less of a probability that the price is going to go upwards or downwards, meaning extending up. But we still have to take under consideration over here that we have a short tip. Means that if we have a short tip, it looks like the market is going to expand upwards, so we have to wait and see. So we usually not trading before 10:30. Why is that? We want to make sure that the price is stable enough to define the limits of the day. If you're a day trader, you want to see where the price can reach within the day. And I'm gonna go to the 5 minutes interval for us to see interview how does it look in the 5 minutes there interval. So right now we see how the price collide with this 5 minutes supply pool, which is parallel to the high value area and most likely gonna flip and reverse. Now we want to understand where can we flip and reverse towards. We have two major areas that we can basically see the correction. So what we expect to see is basically either a correction to the POC and flip and reverse, or to the low value area and flip and reverse. There is a demand pull right here and another demand pull right here, but we see also some institutional buyer pushing the price up. It means that if the institutional player got into the market, every time that the price will try to drop down over here, the institutional buyer will jump it back up. So we are feeling very comfortable to take this long position from here upwards. As we can see, we placed the 5 I'm gonna adjust it a bit, 5 a micro contract, basically risking only $200 in order to create we'll say it all the way up $1,100, which is very healthy ratio. Well, let's check that portion. Let's see what's the ratio scale about. We're talking about, one sec, you can see it now. It's basically 5.5 risk ratio. It means for every dollar you put in risk, $5 you're gonna get in gain, which is very healthy, especially if you day trade. The minimum should be 1 to 2. It means for every dollar you put in risk, you're gonna gain $2. This is a healthy trade. Of course, if it comes to 1 to 5, it's amazing. So everybody's gonna behave according to his risk-taking factor. As I said it many times before, a trader's job is to be a risk manager and not a trader. As less you trade, is healthy for you. You gain more life, you gain more knowledge, and you execute your command in a very specific way that you know you are certain of what you're doing, and you continue with the day and meet the trade. Of course, depends on the strategy you chose, either you are a swing trader or a day trader. If you are a day trader, you meet the position within the day. If you're a swing trader, maybe after a couple of weeks, maybe after a week, maybe in a month, and see how the trade went for you. Of course, within the group, we're going to cover more positions with the Discord channel. If you're not part of the community, keep on and continue to log into the server. We keep on growing. I want to say again also thank you for my Facebook group, that I see that really the actions there is going on. We've now reached more than 200 organic members, which is not something I'm taking lightly. I appreciate the comments and the DMs, and please keep on sending those DMs and comments. We want to see you guys in the action, and basically give us a feedback if you like what you see, if you want to talk about the different contract or different methodologies. We want to hear what you got to say. Of course, would love for you to spread the light and the knowledge. If you find it helpful for you in your trading journey, tell a friend, let him join our community. Of course, we welcome every trader. The Discord channel is completely free. There's a couple of also criteria for those of you who are being more advanced trader. We have a more advanced trader room within the Discord group, a membership if you want, if you will. If you want to expand more knowledge, we have the tools that you need in order for you to gain knowledge, to dominate the market and start the trade. Even if you're not traded before, as usual, I want to refer you guys to our courses online as well. Many messages come to my hands specifically asking for tips and advices. I'm always referring to the website. Go and get the knowledge. It's the knowledge that you invest for your future. It's very important for your self-development. If you're looking to trade and understand how the trading works, the courses are very much affordable, and there's another 10% discount if you're doing towards with using the website. Drop your email, you're getting 10% off. And I believe that's going to be all for today. For my Discord channel members, of course, we're going to talk about it in a more expanded, wide way. I want to wish you a successful trading for today. And as always, going to see you in the next market overview. Thank you for watching.